Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And today we have yet another huge game, yet another biggest game of the year, and that is the North American Gold Cup semi-final. Team Canada versus Mexico. You know, you couldn't have picked a more difficult road for us to take through this Gold Cup. We had to go through Jamaica, we had to go through the United States, and now we have to go through Mexico. You know, you could argue those are the top three teams in the, competition. But we're trying to nose in on that. We're trying to say, no, we're one of the top teams in this competition. And so far, we've been proving it. We've been, winning a lot of games pretty impressively. But today, of course, we face the giant of North American soccer, and that is Mexico. Unfortunately, we don't have a tremendous scouting report on these guys, but we don't necessarily need it because a lot of these guys are well known. Now, I've looked at this team a little bit, and I think they might have a problem. Not necessarily a problem, but a place that can be attacked, and that is on their defense, starting with their goalkeeper, Guillermo Ochoa. He is a very good keeper. I mean, his reflexes, his one-on-ones, kicking, all of that, very good. But where he struggles is in the air. Aerial reach of only about 8, command of area 9. So we might be able to shoot high on this guy. We might be able to get some rebounds because he doesn't come out of his goal. He's only got 7 or 8 rushing out. Command of area is only 9. Communication is only, 11 or 12. So this guy's a very individualistic type keeper. He stays back in his goal. He's not a sweeper keeper, so he's not going to come out. We might be able to get some goals on this guy if we can, play things right. So we'll see if we can do that. Defensively, they're pretty good. They're very, speedy and athletic, but they're not the biggest or strongest defense out there. Jesus Duenas, he's a guy, he's a midfielder playing right back. Now, they've got guys on the bench that they can definitely bring in and throw some, throw a spanner in the works here, for example. Even Hector Moreno coming off the bench. He's only 6 foot tall. He's only got 11 jumping reach. Technically he's very good. Tackling, marking, and heading are very good. But physically, these guys can be beaten a little bit on the back end if we can get there. Typically, what Mexico does is they do that high pressure. They got a lot of speedy, skilled players who can keep possession and keep you away from those situations. So we might need to score on special teams, free kicks, corners, that kind of stuff, getting our big defenders into the box and scoring some goals that way. That would be outstanding. That's our big hope versus Mexico. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. Now, before we get to the game, we got a little bit of news. Not a ton of news. We can check out the nation here and the news. Cabra has finally been signed to Saint Etienne. So that's big news. He's going to move up massively in basically playing experience. He's been playing, I think, at Edmonton. So now he's going to move up finally to Saint Etienne, get that first team playing experience, and he's going to hopefully get even better for us. Davies is wanted on loan by Freiburg. That would be a nice loan for him to go out and finally start because he hasn't really been getting any starts this year. So we need him to go out on loan. We need him to get some playing time. So that's sort of the only big news. Of course, we've had some news stories about Mexico knows they've got a great chance to beat an inferior Canadian side, so we got that sort of motivation. But for now, it's all about Canada versus Mexico. So let's get to the match preview. They are 6-4 favorites, coming in excellent form, 4 wins and a draw. We're in strong form, 4 wins and a loss. We have not met yet during this cycle. So this will be the first time that Zebu Jr. has met Mexico. We'll see. You know, this will be another big benchmark. We've already passed a couple of benchmarks, right? We beat USA, beat Jamaica. Now it's time to move up to the big dogs and see how we fare against Mexico. Back again in the Rose Bowl, 92,000. Another glorious day in Southern California, 77 degrees and sunny. Let's get to it. Let us go to the team selections here. Going to go basically with our starting lineup again. We are a little bit tired. Piet's a little tired. Hoylet's a little tired as well. We could move Davies into the lineup. I think we'll do that just because he's fully fit. And that's one less substitute we have to make. David is a little tired. I think we'll leave him in there for that speed. I mean, he's been playing so well. But if we need to, we can bring Kyle Larin or Jackson Amell off the bench. You know, they've got that size and aerial reach that we're looking for. You know, 6'1" for Jackson Amell, Kyle Larin, 6'2", 15 jumping reach. You know, we got to do something about Kyle Larin. He's not getting playing time at Besiktas. We got to figure out something for this guy. He seems to be capped out at 3 stars, though. So I don't know. We gotta look at it. We gotta do something about that. Anyway, submit team. I don't know that I want to bring him in to Vancouver, because I've done that in a previous save with Montreal. I brought him into Montreal, and you know, I don't really want to repeat myself. But anyway, okay, apparently it says Cabra is making his debut. I don't know what that's about. Same with Baloo, saying he's making his debut, but obviously not, since he's got 3 appearances. So I don't know what that's all about. Big thing we need to look at is Mexico. I mean, we know our lineup. Borjan, Cabra, Henry, Jaguar, Straith, who's played very well since we brought him into the team. I'm happy with the way Straith has played. 7.18 rating and 4 appearances. There's just no arguing with that. Piet, Arfield, Davies, Osorio, Baloo, and David up top, who again has also played tremendously. 5 goals in 4 appearances. Outstanding. Ochoa is in goal, taking the captain's armband. You know, he's still a good player. There's just he's got a weakness. Anyway, Torres at the left back, 1 appearance, 7.0 rating. Arroyo, 1 goal from the center back position. Salcedo, 3 appearances. Aguilar, another guy who hasn't played much. 1 substitute off the bench, 6.6 rating. So there's a possible flaw in their defense there. Guardado, again, no starts. Jonathan Dos Santos, we know he's an excellent player, playing in MLS. So we know all about him. He's played pretty well in this tournament. Hector Herrera, 4 appearances, 6.93 rating. Lozano on the left wing, again, 4 appearances. He's an outstanding player. Corona, also an outstanding player, 3 starts, 2 assists. And then Carlos Vela up top, 2 starts. That's interesting. No Chicharito. Where's he at? He's on the bench. There's Chicharito on the bench. So maybe Mexico is taking us a little lightly in the same way that Team USA did. Whether it makes a difference or not, that's going to be up to us. All right, pep talk. You deserve to be in the final. Go make it happen. Ooh. No. We're a little confused. Okay, so they don't want us setting our expectations too high, unfortunately. So they're a little disappointed with that. Okay, we do not need, look at Guardado, 42%. He is not match fit at all. So we will press him. They're a little tired out there. But other than that, I think we're good. All right, tunnel talk. Let's go. Offered, your selection, blah, blah, blah. Send the assistant. Get out of here. Here we go. Lots of Mexican fans in the stands. Lots of Canadian fans on the other side. Here we go. Canada in traditional reds. Mexico in traditional green and white. Let's go. Arfield sends one downfield. But Mexico is there for that one. We tried a little sneaky one, get the ball to David real quickly. But Mexico's defense was there. So yeah, Mexico is starting with a few tired boys. Herrera, Corona, Lozano, all a little tired. They could bring in some guys off the bench. Obviously, they've got a strong team. Here's the first highlight. Guardado sends one back straight. Oh, great stop by Borgen. Wow. I don't know why Borgen didn't go out and get that. You know, the ball going that high in the air, he should have got that himself. But he made a tremendous save to keep us in this one early. All right, Herrera gets a penalty, or not a penalty, a foul. And so Canada's given a free kick. All right, here's another free kick. Vela, we don't want this. Vela tries to bend it in there. We can't give Mexico all these free kicks. 7 minutes down. We've gotten a lot of highlights already. Borgen bombs one downfield. We do not win it at midfield. That's something we've been doing. We've been winning balls at midfield and going on the counterattack. Straith wins one. Can't win it in the midfield. This is where Mexico excels. They excel in the midfield. Airfield gets one wide. Can't get it to Davies. And Mexico keeps their possession. They got a fullback on overlap. Sort of tracking him. There we go. Davies with his responsibilities. Great tackle. Can't win it though. Herrera is there. And Davies just destroys Herrera. Are they giving the foul to Piet? I thought that was Davies who knocked him over. No, they're giving him a red. What? No, unacceptable. Completely and utterly unacceptable. Ouch. That is a huge blow. How are we supposed to beat Mexico? A man down. That is awful. Piet, how could you do me like that? Oh, we're going to be on the back foot all game now. This is disappointing. Mexico, 69% possession. I don't know. Bombing it downfield doesn't seem to be working. Osorio nearly gets the steal. Guardado, Herrera wide open with the shot, but Borgen is there. So far, we've been playing all down at our end. %67%. Look at this. No shots, none on target. Here's our first play. Osorio. Can we get one into the back post? We cannot. Henry, though, is going to win it, perhaps. David turns. Oof, that was our big chance right there. If we could have got a goal there, that would have been outstanding. Now, we are still on attack, and we are still pressing. It's probably not the best thing to do, but, you know, that's what we're doing. There's a foul. David gets the foul there, I think. Yeah, Mexico's going to get a free kick out of that. Lozano sends one in. Oh, Jesus just missed on the back post. Who was that who missed that header? I think that was our fullback. There's Henry winning a header, but look at all those midfielders for Mexico just waiting to pounce on that ball. Davies out wide. There's Cabra. Nice play. Sends one downfield again. We just can't keep control of the ball. It's a big problem. Jesus trying to get to a spot where he can shoot. Great defense. Aguilar, though. Mexico continues the pressure. Dos Santos, it's only a matter of time at this point. Another deflection, another tackle. Vela, though, gets it out wide to Nilo. His shot's deflected. His cross, rather. So we are playing good defense. We're playing tight defense. It's just we can't keep the ball. Straith with an immediate turnover. Awful. Horrific pass. Jesus on the backside. His shot goes wide. Thankfully, Jesus is not on his game right now, or he'd have 2 goals. 21 minutes down. Lozano getting forward. Carlos Vela. Mexico now picking their targets. Vela again. Free kick. Are we going to get to that one? We do. Arfield gets to it on the run. Could be a chance for a counterattack. We've got David down the middle. If Arfield can get it to him, he scoops it forward, but it looks like it was deflected out. Yes, so we are going to get a corner out of this. Again, these are our chances to score. Davies sends one in, back post. Henry with the header. That's what we need. We need to get the ball to Henry. He's the biggest, strongest guy on the field. Ochoa boots one. Carlos Vela gets underneath it, beats our defense one-on-one, tries to chip the keeper. Borgen makes a dramatic save. Holy cow. Yikes. Oh, this is so tense. Mexico, all they need is 1 goal. They know how to take a lead and just sit on it with their possession and their midfield. Herrera closing down on him. Aguilar scores. Unfortunate turn of events here. I mean, they got one guy way offside, but he sets a screen. That should be like illegal pick, something. All right, so Mexico's going to back off a little maybe now, or they're going to go for the kill. Arfield gets it out to Baloo. He heads it on, but Mexico again grabs the possession. Get the ball. I don't like that. The ball was just sitting there in front of Arfield, and he didn't go for it. Here's a throw-in. Cabra gets it into Davies. He makes a turn down the near side. Sends one into David with the header, but Ochoa is there. So we're getting a couple of chances here and there. If we could get the equalizer before half, that would be huge. You know, we do finally have 3 shots, 3 on target. Borgen now bombing one downfield. Nilo's just going to gather it in calmly. Looking. Dos Santos. You know, here comes Mexico. Building up. That's what they do. Lozano with some space. Herrera wide open. Carlos Vela. Vela now moving forward, looking. Mexico just pinpoint passing, calm as you like. Nobody rushing, nobody hurrying. Got a man out wide. They get it to Nilo. Defense is there. They send one in. Jaguar with the header. But Lozano turns and fires. I don't think they're going to be able to loop those crosses in. I think our defense can handle those. But it's them just getting all these free shots at the top of the box. Just one of those is going to go in. They've got 18 shots. Only one clear-cut chance, for whatever that means. You know, they're not accurate today. So that's good. That's the only thing keeping us in the game right now is, you know, the heroics from Borgen and a little bit of inaccuracy for Mexico. So there we go. First half done. We got to take a look at some tactics here. I mean, I don't know what to do. It's just I don't know what to do. Davies isn't playing real well. Baloo's not playing very well. So we could bring in Hoylett for one of those guys. Probably Arfield. Well, no. I don't know. What do we do? So, we could bring in Kyle Laren. He is not fit at all, though. So, maybe Jackson Amell is a better choice. He's got that jumping reach that we're looking for. 14 heading. You know, his composure's not great. Compared to Kyle Laren. His composure's not great either. What's David look like physically? 11 jumping reach, 5'10". He's not really going to beat those guys on the back line. So I think we will bring in Jackson Amell. And then how's Osorio looking? I mean, he's one of our best players. I don't really want to take him out. Arfield's a little tired. I think we're going to have to take him out second half. Maybe bring in Will Johnson. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Can we go route 1, perhaps, and just try to bomb it forward, hit early crosses, maybe? I don't know. Let's get to the dressing room. Sorry, guys. I got no answer for you. Let's just, play better. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yep. All right. Everybody's relaxed because they're just feeling unlucky. It's not their fault. We're a man down. Still only 1-0, which isn't terrible. You know, if you say 1-0 to Mexico at half, a lot of times you'd take that. You know, especially being down a man. Jesus sends one forward early to Lozano. Straith is there, though. Jaguar. Osorio. All right. Good defense. You know, we're so thin in the midfield. Herrera, good deflection, but it goes straight to Carlos Vela. Oof. You know, our defense is playing their hearts out right now. Borgen is solid in goal. It's another throw in for Mexico. Aguilar to Jesus. See what Mexico can build today. See what heroics our defense can come up with. Arroyo, Lozano out wide. There's a good steal from Arfield. Drops it to Jaguar. Jaguar to Bellew. There we go. We can build an attack here, boys. Let's go. Maybe not through the midfield. There we go. Get it out wide. Bellew's got some space. He's got two defenders trailing. Gets it forward to Jackson Amell. You know, that might have been better if that was David. But, you know, that's the decision we made. We're sending one forward. Jackson Amell. He does not have the pace to get on that one. Arroyo. Sending it back to Ochoa. Mexico's going to try to build up a new attack. 52 minutes. You know, are we going to just regret taking David out? You know, because both of those last two plays would have been better with David. There's a turnover. Cabra with a nice steal. We might have to send Cabra forward a little bit. Davies, let's see if we can reverse field. No, he gets it forward. Arroyo, though, is there. Mexico now building a quicker attack. Lozano, plenty of space to get forward. Chips it forward for Carlos Vela. I think that's what Mexico needed to do. They need to attack a little quicker, not let our defense get set. And, of course, get the ball to Carlos Vela. Lozano just slicing past our defender. Great pass. I mean, look at that. Vela had the defender turned, looking the wrong way. And he just sneaks in behind for the goal. That's probably going to do it for Mexico. That's all they needed. I mean, he was way onside. Okay, don't need to see that a third time. All right, so let's pause it. Make some tactical changes here. I think we're going to send Cabra on the attack. Then we're going to bring in Hoylett for Davies and make him an inside forward on attack to give us, something else going on. Just change things up in some way. We could maybe, Sarrio's not playing well. We've only got one substitution left. So I think we will do Johnson for Arfield, but maybe not yet. We'll save that for a little later. See what we can do. See if we can generate something. I mean, they are starting to tire a little bit. Herrera, Lozano. They can start subbing those guys out anytime now with a 2-0 lead. Yeah, Lozano's making things happen, sure. We close down on him, I don't know. Here we go, throw in, Cabra to Hoylett. To Arfield. Arfield's going to get there, take a shot off the post. Come on. Baloo did not go after that rebound. That would have been nice to get one back. Looks like they've started to play with more width. Okay. So that probably means they're just going to try to stretch out the field. 71 minutes. Baloo not playing well. Straith apparently not playing well. Probably just a lot of turnovers from those guys booting it downfield and getting turnovers. That's probably what's happening with their ratings. Arroyo on defense for Mexico is not looking too hot right now. I mean, he's playing well, but there we go. They take him out for Moreno. Getting some fresh team subs in there. There's Cabra with a throw in to Hoylett. Hoylett, nope, can't win a corner for us. There's a possible turnover. Yes, Straith has it. Straith sends it back post to Hoylett. There we go. The inside forward gets one back, and the Mexico fans are stunned. Canadian fans, though, going wild. There's still hope. Still a chance. We got some pressure on. A little, unforced turnover right there. Straith wins it. Hoylett. Boom. Now they didn't send it to the target man. Okay, we don't need to see that again. Do we have him playing target man? We do not. Jackson Amell, we have him playing advanced forward. Let's make him target man. Could be a problem all along. Here we go, another highlight, 81 minutes. Cabra with the throw-in. Hoylett has been a real spark for us recently. Rosario to Arfield. Okay. Cabra wins the header back to Arfield. It's always good when the smallest guy on the field is winning headers. Arfield bombs one. Osario's going to get this in the midfield. Arfield trying to be a distributor from the Segundo Volante position. Hoylett forward, Jackson Amell. He's got some decisions to make as the target man as well. Hoylett inside forward. Out wide to Cabra. Cabra is there. He sends one. Jackson Amell can't get on the end of that one. Would have been better if he sent that one high. Now here's Carlos Vela slicing through the defense. I mean, what can you say about that? That's just Carlos Vela being better than our defenders. That's just, individual talent. Nothing we can do about that. Gets the ball, just sees the opening and explodes through it. And then Borjan cannot make another heroic save. Mexico goes up. Let's see. Let's float our crosses. See if we can use our size to any kind of advantage. We've only got 8 shots all game. 5 of them on target, though, so that's pretty good. Over 50%. That's good. They've got the mass of shots, though. 55% possession as well. 89 minutes. Let's make our final sub here. Bring on Will Johnson for our field. Three minutes of stoppage time. Minute down. 2 minutes down. 30 seconds to go. Time is up. Time is passed. We're going to go down 3-1 to Mexico. Unfortunately. A valiant effort. Going down in the 9th minute to 10 men is just an impossible task. Piet. I mean, it was a harsh foul, but I don't know that it deserved a red card. That was just... He knocked a guy down who was off the ball. I don't know. In a game that this important, I don't know. You shouldn't give that card. Anyway, Borjan did play well. Straith played, as well as he could, I guess. He ended up with a 6.9 rating on the back line, the best rating in defense. Hoylett played outstanding, 7.2 rating in that second half with a goal. So we got to give it to him. Oh, we don't even give him a pep talk. So there we go. Knocked out of the Gold Cup by Mexico. Piet suspended for a match. Not so good. Canada must build on this Gold Cup performance. They're out of the cup, but Zebu Nation Jr. will be delighted with his team's performance. Must consider how to build upon it. So we'll be looking ahead to the North American Nations League. We got a few things coming up in the competition. Nations League. We've got Olympic qualifying will be coming up after this. I think, let's see, August, September, October time frame. We've got Olympic qualifying, so we're going to have to watch our squads and make sure that we get our young 19-year-olds moved down to the under 23 team and not necessarily playing for the main squad at that point. So we got a lot of scouting to do, a lot of looking at different players and different guys, and yeah. So disappointing end to the Gold Cup. We'll come back at some point and show you who wins it. I guess, let's pause it here and come back and show you who wins just for some closure. Okay, we're back. I lied. We're not going to show you who wins the Gold Cup in this video. Got a couple of MLS games to take care of before that. So we'll come back with our next video, which will probably be the Canadian Championship with Vancouver. So we'll give you an update on the Gold Cup then. So until next time, we'll see you later.